Hi Todd, this is Jeff Foster with WebBiz Ideas. I wanted to create a video to explain two things. Number one, why we're doing content interviews for your company and what are the benefits of it. But number two, also perhaps how our company can help you lower your pay-per-click advertising, so lower your cost, but at the same time keep your leads the same as well as increase them. So first, just our resource center, right? Our basic idea and really our belief at our company is that if we make you an expert online, right, just like any business offline, if you are the expert within your industry and geographic location, that's going to drive business, sales, links, #1 results, everything. And so the reason why we interview you, because you have the expertise, or the reason why we interview employees, like the person perhaps that might be doing the audio for the radio interviews on the weekends, right? It would be because they are the experts on the topics, and right, that's why we do them. And then we build these resources. We make you an expert in your industry, and then we start contacting other media sites, news sites, and industry-related sites. For example, here's your database of sites that we've come up with that relate a lot in the financial realm, but there's a couple hundred just in this, and all these sites, we can come to them and say, hey, this is who Todd is. This is the things that he writes about. Here's his expertise. Here are videos, articles, content that he's built, and then we can pitch them other ideas. Right? These sites allow people to write for them. Right? They have guidelines on here's how you can submit, to Bankruptcy Law Network. Right? Here's a financial site, but they're talking about rebuilding your finances post bankruptcy, and there's an about the author bio down there. Links to the site, builds up your Google Plus and Twitter page, right? And so why we do it all is because this builds up your reputation. People start following you socially, right? We're giving them a reason to follow you socially, right? You're doing things, you're publishing things, you're an expert in your industry. And so just like you're building that radio show, for that same reason, to answer people's questions on bankruptcy so you can be known as the expert, right? We want to do that online for you as well. And so that's the basic premise of why we're doing that. But now going on to topic 2, it's really the same as number 1, but maybe trying to do more of it. So I guess our proposal to you is if you're looking to lower your costs, because $30,000 plus is a tremendous amount to spend on pay-per-click advertising. And I can understand why you do it, because it works, right? Search engine traffic is amazing. But at the same time, what if we could lower your costs and also lower your time that you spend managing that, right? What if we could still drive the same amount of leads you have, but maybe even increase them by helping you do that? So what we would like to propose is that our company takes over the management of your pay-per-click advertising, and we try to lower your cost as much as possible. Now, and then at the same time, instead of just lowering your cost, but we use that money to help drive more traffic to your business. Really the same concept of what we're doing. Not necessarily that this money is going into our pocket, but it would be going to build more content for your company online. It would be going to publish that content in more places, right? Because with a $1,500 budget, there's only so much content we can write. We may pay our writers $100, $200, $300, an article or a research project, right? So there's only so much content that we can produce and publish online. But the databases that we can build are endless, right? The financial advice and websites out there are endless. And so, especially even locally, they're endless. The blogs, media outlet, news sites, article directories, they're all out there. And so, perhaps we can use that money to really publicize you and your brand and your reputation online a lot more. Because again, like we said, there's only so much we can do with your current budget. We're going to continue doing what we're good, doing, and it's going to work over time. But at the same time, if we were to reduce your monthly budget by about even 10%, and you're spending $30,000 to $40,000 a month on that, we can triple, quadruple, our efforts of what we're doing for you, right? We can increase the lead time of, when you get #1 by that amount of time. We can increase your traffic and your brand, everything, by doing this, right? We can have, instead of maybe, a few articles published on these places, right? We could have, 30 to 40 a month, being distributed places and published on your site. right? So that's what we're really proposing, is that we take over your pay-per-click management, we reduce it, and then we use that money to basically invest in your company, invest in you, your brand, your reputation, your resource center, invest in massively producing content that can be distributed everywhere to build up your social followers, your Google Plus, your Twitter, right? And to build you as a brand, and obviously all in this, right? You're building more links, and you'll be unstoppable in the search engines. I mean, imagine spending $0 a month on pay-per-click advertising when you have that #1 spot and no one can touch you. Obviously, pay-per-click, you get so much other traffic because just bankruptcy, right? So many people type in everything. At the same time, I really think that we can drive more traffic, inbound marketing, not just in the search engines, but all over the place from sites like these and other places, even locally. So let us know what you think about that. Let us know if you want us to help you reduce your cost of your business, even your time. James has said you spend 90 hours a week on this. So, I mean, what if we can take away that time, even help you with some other challenges that you face on even when these leads come in, how they're contacted, how you follow up with leads, even a system within your site of following up, even sending out different emails every week or month or so forth, and newsletters that are automatic. But that's what we'd like to use that money for, is to further invest in your business and really use you as a case study of how that can also help within the industry. So let us know if you'd like us to do that. For maybe a 12-month time period. I mean, really, even if we reduce it 10%, that's a little investment for you, and at the same time, we can do a lot with that 10%. Again, not for us, but for your business. Investing in you, your brand, your reputation, your website, all of that. This would be an investment that never goes away. The content that we produce and distribute are not low value. These are high value that Google's never going to say, well, eventually that's not good. You're trying to spam me. You're trying to trick me, right? Your resource center and the people that follow you are not going to go away. You can build thousands and thousands of followers, if we do this correctly and fast. So let me know what your thoughts are on that, and then we can start immediately. We have a pay-per-click expert, in here that's done it for years. So let us know. We can start.